Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be making some pumpkin bread. We are coming into fall very quick, and I don't know about you guys, but I am extremely ready for it to be fall already. So in order for it to feel like fall in Florida, because it's still 100 degrees today, I'm going to be making some pumpkin bread to make it feel like we're in the fall season. So I'm going to show you guys how I make my pumpkin bread, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So I have all my ingredients here. We have this giant bowl that we're going to be mixing in. You're going to need sugar, flour, salt, nutmeg, cinnamon, baking soda, canola oil, 1 can of pumpkin, and water and some eggs. I cannot wait to see how it's going to taste. So I am now going to set my handy dandy oven right here to about 350 degrees. I'm gonna put them in the pans and show you guys that too, but it bakes for an hour and 10 minutes. So make sure when you're doing this, you wanna give yourself probably around 2.5 hours to 3 hours. You don't want to start the recipe and be like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough time. So it takes about an hour and 10 minutes. It could take longer depending on your oven. So just prepare for that amount of time into your prep. So I'm going to now turn on the oven to 350 degrees. I'm going to start it. And I'm now going to put them into the pan, so I'm going to show you guys how I do that. So now to grease our pans, usually it takes around 2 big like bread pans like this. Sometimes I have to use smaller ones because it does make a lot, and they do work really well if you have to freeze them, so that's also something you could do. So I just use my handy dandy pan. What I do is basically just spray it all around in the pan, and then I take a paper towel and rub it all around so that it's easy to get off, and then I add flour on the bottom so it's really easy to get off. The next thing you're going to do is just put in some flour into these so that it is extra easy for them to come out. So I'm just gonna take my hands and kind of just drizzle the flour in there, like so. And yes, my hands are clean, so now I'm just gonna take it and rub it all around all of the sides. And there's one done, and then this one here, I'm gonna do the same thing. Try to make sure that it's not too floury, because then that flour is obviously going to be on your bread. All right, so now ready to be poured and ready to cook our bread. And only fill it about halfway, because it is going to get obviously a little bit bigger when you start to bake it. And then the rest into this one here. I suggest using your spatula to get all the remaining out of here. This is probably a little full, and I'm gonna have to stop there because I do not want it to overflow. It is officially now time to pop them into the oven, so I'm gonna bring them over, put in the oven, and start my timer for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Perfect timing, just hit 350. It already smells so good because the cinnamon and the nutmeg and the pumpkin mixed together, it smells really good. So I'm gonna show you guys here what they look like before they go in. Wait, let me set my timer. Set timer for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Go.
And 10 minutes.
Perfect. Throughout, I kind of just poke in the middle with like a toothpick. You pull it out. If it still has like the gooiness, you want to keep it in there longer because nobody likes that. And honestly, you could add anything else that you wanted in it. A lot of people like to add chocolate chips in theirs or do like a chocolate drizzle or like powdered sugar on the top. I usually just like them plain because that's how the rest of the family likes them. So I will show you guys the finished product when they are all done, and we'll see how they turn out.